Love you 3,000.
And habak 3,000 from UAE.
Love you 3,000.
Ti amo 3,000.
Para kami dahil 3,000.
Welcome to another edition of Coach Miranda Miner's Daily Technical Charting, Fundamentals, Improvement of Trading Quotient, and everything about crypto all in one channel. Hey Miranda, Coach Miranda Miner here. Do you want to earn additional income by just spending 1 hour of your day? Why don't you try cryptocurrency trading? Trading in crypto is just 1 hour business that can give you the potential to earn more. But earning more means you have to invest in your learning, right? Pero how? Hear me out, Miranda, because I have a good news for you. Our Miranda Miner Elite University offers easy-to-understand courses about cryptocurrency trading at the most affordable enrollment fee in the market. So, what are you waiting for? Learn more so that you can earn more. With the Miranda Miner Elite University, I will see you in our class.
I'm Mentor Luke.
Are you an experienced crypto trader and interested in cryptocurrency certification?
Or are you a newbie in crypto na hindi alam kung paano at saan magsisimula?
We have good news, Miranda. Global Miranda Miner Elite University is now offering a crypto primer course just for you.
You can learn more about cryptocurrency, NFT, DAOs, Web 3.0 when you enroll in our crypto primer course.
And wait, there's more. We will issue a certificate after you take the course so you can be a certified crypto NFT decentralized finance professional.
Wow! So ano pang hinihintay nyo? Visit us at our official website www.globalmirandaminer.com.
Hurry and enroll now, Miranda.
See you in our classes!
Hi, Coach Miranda Miner. We talked a few times na before, but I didn't get to formally introduce myself pa. So I'm good. I'm an airline pilot, and I'm Elite University graduate, beginner's class batch 21 and intermediate class batch 18. I'm also a former mentee of my high school classmate and barkada, si Mentor Luke. I want to take this opportunity lang to thank you not only for teaching us a very safe and effective trading system, not only sa mga fundamental and technical analysis every night during live sessions, not only sa anatomy of this and for creation ng intermediate class, but most importantly, I want to thank you, Coach, for teaching us good trading psychology na pwede rin i-apply in real life scenarios. Thank you always, Coach, for going the extra mile to help others, and sana huwag ka magsasawang tumulong sa ayun lang. I love you 3,000 Coach, and shout out ko na rin yung buong Miranda community. I love you 3,000x Miranda, and magmahalan lang tayo at maging possible.
Gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Time check, it's October 18, 9:08 ng gabi. Yan, napakaganda pong gabi sa inyong lahat. Nako, I'm very, very excited because we're now here again for another episode of fundamental analysis, technical analysis, cryptocurrency, trading quotient, and everything in one channel. Yan, and our topic for today is about... Our topic for today is about yan, no? Meron ba tayo, is it gonna be a bull or a bear market, no? This coming November 3, 2022, medyo madaling araw sa Pilipinas, there's gonna be a fundamental driver in the market, particularly about FOMC meeting. Nako, ano sa tingin mo, Miranda? Do you think it's gonna be a bear or a bull? Tingnan po natin, and let's all analyze the market on what can potentially happen during this particular time of the year. All right? Thank you again for everyone for watching. Please don't forget to click on like and subscribe to our channel here in YouTube and also in Facebook. Maraming salamat, Miranda. Alright, so ready na ba tayo? It's gonna be November 3, 2022. Bull or bear nga ba? Type number 1 kung ikaw ay bull. Type number 2 kung ikaw ay bear. Type number 3 kung ikaw ay priced in or hindi ka sure. Tingnan natin. I wanna see the market. Ano kayang sagot ng market ngayon? No, ano kayang sagot ng market ngayon, 'di ba? Tingnan po natin. Isang magandang gabi po sa lahat. Let's now start our siksik liglig at napakarami nating busog-lusog moments tonight. And let me start the show by talking about many updates about the market. Gawin nyo na pong 9 p.m. habit si Coach Miranda Miner dahil ang dami ko pong na-research sa inyo. Talagang siksikin na natin ang inyong gabi. Let's start our show already. Okay, let's now quickly listen to this particular interview about the market, no, from the perspective of the experts. Pakinggan natin yung kanilang mga sinasabi, and I'm going to make it in Tagalog for all of you, Miranda. Let's all listen to this quickly.
With the US economy, resilient, standing up to abuse from the Federal Reserve, how much longer can it do so?
Well, John, we've been a believer in what we call the high nominal growth rate environment. We've talked about it for most of this year. It's different from what we experienced in 2010 to 2020. A lot of investors are having trouble grappling with it. Basically, it means that with the U.S. economy growing at a nominal rate of 10% or so versus, say, 4% pre-COVID, that earnings and sales growth are going to be okay. The bar is low, 2% consensus earnings growth. And we think it's going to be met and cleared easily. And ultimately, at this point in the cycle, that's what we're at. We're at the Fed on one side versus earnings on the other. The Fed is pretty much fully priced in. We're now pricing in a terminal rate of 5%. Earnings are going to be okay. And look, the economy is growing, probably going to grow 3% Q3. Yes.
So based on this quick analysis from Jay Pelosky, he's actually the founder of TPW Advisory. Very napaka-astute finance analyst nito or market analyst. Sabi niya, and he is obviously agreeing with what we're saying in the show na 5% ang terminal rate. And it looks like doon na matatapos ang ating terminal rates. Kung tataas man sila ng interest rates, mukhang nasa dulo na tayo, no? Nasa dulo na tayo, coming from a 4.0 already na pinaka mabigat na expectations, pero mukhang sureball na 4.0. Eventually we're gonna be hitting the 5.0 terminal basis point rate.
Yes, it will decelerate into 2023, but it's not going to be the deep recession that people fear because there's no big structural imbalance, whether it's consumer, whether it's corporates or banks. It doesn't exist in this cycle like it did in 08 and 01.
Matt Brill, your response.
Yeah, good morning, John. I agree with most of what Jay's saying there. I think, obviously the economy can continue to do well here. And the problem is it is really like a big game of Jenga where eventually you move the pieces around enough that, everything's going to come falling down. So I think that we're at a state where it's not too late. The Fed is on the right path. They've been aggressive and
if you notice on the right part of my screen, you've noticed 4.4, yan, 4.4, 3.9, 3.9119, no? Nagsimula tayo 2.6, 2.8 ang 2-year yield and 10-year yield. Talagang malaki na ang epekto ng interest rate increases in our bond yields, di ba? Let's continue.
If we can get any signs of moderation in inflation, it's not too late in the game. But if this persists, you get another 75 in November, another 75 in December, another 75, potentially even in February of next year. That's when you get to the much more difficult period of time for corporate credit.
Matt, what should I be worried about now then? Should I be worried about growth or inflation?
Well, you need to be.
All right, let's pause there, no? So basically, on their perspective, sinasabi nila na medyo may konting optimism sa pagtingin ng merkado. Obviously, iniisip, mamaya sasabihin nila to na price in na daw yung effect. But I'm not gonna be going on that direction already. Let's quickly go with the next part of our analysis. Let's quickly go to the pre-market figures. Nako, nakaka-interesting part. All green ng pre-market figures natin. Tesla, this is crazy. Tesla currently projected at 4.37. 4.37. Hindi ako nagmamalikmata, no? 4.37 positive for Tesla. Amazon 3.74. Apple 1.88, no? Crazy day. Tingnan natin. Google at 2.91. Microsoft 2.45. Crazy day. Nako, ano kayang meron? Kasi if you look at the European market, the European market is currently at all positive, all green, no? FTSE at 1.32, DAX at 2.13, CAC at 1.57, FTSE MIB is at 2.32, IBEX 1.67, stocks at 1.35. No? Even on the Asian market, talagang humataw with the exception of the Shanghai market kasi merong pag-delay ng GDP projections dyan, no? So, whole different topic yan. But then again, Asia Dow 1.46, Nikkei 1.42, Hang Seng 1.82, Sensex at 0.94, and Singapore is at 0.34 Miranda. So maganda, no? Follow the sun model. Asia, Europe, and then US is projected to start on a green slate. Interesting. From an economic calendar perspective, Miranda, nothing is very significant with the exception of the earnings week. Lalabas po, minention ko po sa mga members kahapon, lalabas po ang napakaraming mga earnings report this week and up to next week, Miranda. No? This week and up to next week, there's gonna be earnings report to come out. Earnings calendar report to come out. Tingnan po natin na mabuti ito. Let's try to quickly open that real quick. Okay, earnings calendar. At this particular day, you have Johnson & Johnson. Netflix, lalabas po ngayon ng earnings po nila. At let's see kung anong itsura ng pre-market ni Netflix as of this day. Kung top trader ba si Netflix, mukhang interesting. Mukhang hindi siya top trader. Mukhang nag-aabang. Mukhang nag-wait and see ang mga Netflix traders today. So from an earnings perspective, Netflix lalabas po, no? Tingnan po natin mga malalaki dito. United Air, medyo malaki yan. Yun natin. Let's look for the NASDAQs here. Okay, that's one of the biggest NASDAQ. So obviously Netflix. Tomorrow, medyo meron tayong malaki. Procter & Gamble will be releasing their earnings report. Okay. Interesting. No, NASDAQ Inc. Deutsch is going to be releasing the report. We're going to see what's going to be the effect. But this week will drive some good volatility because, Miranda, pag maganda ang labas ng earnings, mukhang magrarally ang market. Kaya medyo ito yung ibig sabihin nito, no? In the interview kanina, sinasabi niya, where are we going to be worried? Earnings or inflation? No, earnings or inflation. Bakit? You need to remember, si Federal Reserve, nagre-react siya kung maganda yung inflation, let's say nag-increase ulit yung inflation, magiging worried naman yung market kasi nga iisipin nila Fed can increase the interest rates. Pag gumanda naman yung earnings, magra-rally yung market, pero eventually there's gonna be what you call a denouement or a plateau, no, of the market peak. And market volatility will happen simply because the market will feel that, okay, magdiwang tayo on the first couple of days, pero tandaan niyo, Fed is still waiting in the happen, no? Around November 3, they're just waiting for another superlatives on your interest rate simply because trabaho nilang i-manage ang demand. No, there should be demand destruction, particularly for inflation. Pero, as I've said, from an earnings perspective, marami pong lalabas ng mga malalaking kumpanya ngayon. One of the very, very important ones is Netflix because it has an effect in our NASDAQ. And NASDAQ can be affected by our Bitcoin performance. Now, let's quickly check on with our overall watch list for today. Okay, si NASDAQ po ay merong paghataw. Let me just quickly check, no, yan. So obviously, sinabi po natin na meron pong pag-bounce on a 618 level from a swing low of 6,700-ish to a swing high of 16,776. You have your low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and you made your first low. Lower high, lower low. You have your high again. You have your low, lower high, lower low. You have another high here. But you have another low na nag-bounce po on the 618 area. Ergo, nag-bounce din po si Bitcoin, no? Around October 13, nag-bounce sa 10,570. And you will notice the same drill happened with Bitcoin. Nag-bounce din po yan ng October 13 around this area. Ayan, no? Around this area. Itong candle na to, kaya nagmukhang ganyan yan. Itong candle na to is October 13, Miranda, because nag-bounce paakyat si NASDAQ. Hinila din po niya yung correlated market, in this particular case, Bitcoin, going up even higher, no? So, from a NASDAQ perspective, tingnan po natin mabilis because medyo berde ang tinatakbo ng ating merkado, no? So, basically, what we're going to do is to be able to create a little bit of a trend line here. Tingin po natin, ito po ay gagawa ng trend line on that particular area only to get corrected when it hits the 11,161 area. So kung susukatin po natin, no, potentially pwedeng magkaroon ng magandang movement sa Bitcoin only to get corrected when you see a correction line in our price range. So technically, you're waiting for around 3 days. So technically, by Friday, we will see if it's going to go down or go up. By Friday, pwede nating malaman yan. No? By Friday, we should know if it's going to see a correction or a breakout on this particular weekend. Otherwise, pwede pa ding mauna yan. No? It can potentially create a different move, no? Although from a divergence perspective, mukhang gumagawa na po ito ng right hand. Ergo nag-bounce, napaka-powerful ng 618. The entire market bounced just because there is a Fibonacci support area at the 618 area at 10,575 level. All right. So by Friday on the very, very big picture, so mukhang kung aangat man to ngayon, mag-iiba yung storya natin. Normally, Take Profit Tuesday, it looks like there's gonna be a continuation of the rally Tuesday as of today. Tinanong si Biden ng mga nakakaraan. Sabi niya, tinanong siya, no? Ini-interview siya, is there a concern from you about the strength of the dollar in the global economy? Sabi niya, no, I'm not concerned of the strength of the US dollar. I'm concerned of the whole world falling apart. So medyo may alam mo na, di ba? No? So syempre, no, tatakbo po yan. Well, not him, but the party is going to run on the midterm election coming November 8. So napaka-importante ng gagawin nila on November 2 simply because it can spell the investment population. No, it can spell the future of the investment population, particularly about perception and optics ng mga boboto sa kanila. Well, if you think about it, no, there could be some points where they will not care simply because, ilan lang ba ang botante na nag-take ng stock market? Maliit lang. But you need to remember, people in the politics are actually supported by people who have money. No? And if you have any political interests or you have monetary interest, syempre meron ka ding dapat advisory role, kumbaga, no? But then again, my point here is that, importante po ang mangyayari on the November 2 simply because the November 2 can spell the potential result from an investment perspective of the midterm election in the States. Let's quickly now go with our markets in the cryptocurrency world. May mga lumalabas po na balita, actually meron nagkamali, no? Si APT, pakisulat niyo po ito, APT, Alpha, Papa, and Tango, they're going to be listed in Binance. Unfortunately, yung mga tao nalito, no? That's the reason why when you go to coinmarketcap.com, yung mga tao nalito, instead of looking for Aptos, yung tinayaan nila is APT. And APT or Apricot Finance is not actually APT. And what you would have probably noticed here is that nung in-announce po na ililist itong coin na ito, ayun, naghatawan, humataw po ng malaking-malaki si APT. Pero this is not what we are talking about. No, APT is going to be listed in Binance. That is not the Apricot Finance. This is actually the Aptos na ilalagay po in the Binance to be listed. Bantayan po ninyo yan. Type number 1 kung natandaan. APT. Pakitandaan po. Alright. So, let's quickly now go with some of our news na gusto kong malaman nyo today. I want it to become really busog-lusog sa inyo. If you're going to look at the entire Bitcoin or cryptocurrency world, from a performance perspective, obviously medyo may edge si XRP currently at 25.82% on a 90 days trajectory, no? Maganda yung performance nito with the exception of XRP. Everyone else is bagsak. But I would like to point your attention to this coin na medyo umaangat, no? I would like to point your attention to the coin called Quant, QNT. QNT. Okay? Let's now look into, give me a second, guys. Ayan. So QNT is something that I need to have your attention or call your attention. No? QNT. Why? Because for the past year to date, 8 percentage point increase, 80% for the past 90 days, and 78% for the past 30 days. Babalikan ko yan maya-maya. I'm going to chart that coin. Kung pwede pang pasukin, ano yung mga risks. We're going to go back on that coin simply because part po ito ng top 30 and the current market capitalization is currently at $2.27 billion. No, we're going to check kung pwedeng sabayan or pwede na bang bitawan, okay? Or maghinay-hinay na because we're seeing a potential correction on a Fibonacci area. Of course, Terra Luna is also at 147.06. No, sa mga nagho-hodl dyan ng Terra Luna, congratulations pa din. Although from a 30-day perspective, nag-retrace na po ng 12.37 si Terra Luna. Okay? Alright. Sino nga ba si Quant? Pag-isipan natin, no? Si Quant kasi, Ito po ay isang coin na nagpa-promise ng interoperability of their QRC20 to the ERC20 coins, no? Technically, what's only new about this particular coin is meron silang nilaunch na mechanism called tokenize noong June of 2022. Apart from that, nothing else from a utility perspective, no, nothing else. So tingnan natin kung ito ay medyo paasa or kailangan ng sakyan, no? We're going to take a look at this coin in a few maya. Alright, balikan ko lang si pre-market figures. Nagbago na ba? Time check is 9:27. Mukhang hahataw na naman. Ayun, nako talagang i-consider niya. Mukhang hahataw na naman si NASDAQ. We're going to look into your 5-minute candle. Mukhang ito ay, nako. Tingnan natin. Mukhang ito ay gagawa ng isang magandang kandila maya. Babalikan ko po ito. Let's now go to our charting of the day. Let's quickly go on with Bitcoin. Okay, let's quickly go on with Bitcoin performance of the day. Miranda, sino dito ang nag-follow kay Miranda Miner on not doing long muna kanina? When I gave my reminder. Ayan. When I gave my reminder. Okay. Congratulations, no? But then again, the coin bounce. Ano ba tong sana galing tong green na line na ito, no? Alam mo, Miranda, this is a very important a very important skill para sa isang trader. You need to know where are your bigger support and resistance. Okay? You need to know where is your bigger support and resistance. Okay, tanggalin ko na itong Fibonacci fan natin. Okay, of course, no, from a big picture perspective, gawin natin itong 1 hour. Ang problema ko sa inyo kanina at kaya sinabihan ko kayong wag muna kayong pumasok is because itong confirmation candle na nakita po natin sa pag-akyat niya, okay, yung confirmation candle nito, nung ito po ay umakyat, apparently, you've noticed it went down. And I gave the reminder kanina. Sabi ko, wag munang pasukan. Because the answer is, meron na po siyang left hand. No? Kapag nakakakita kayo ng isang candle na umaakyat, pero pinapatawalan tayo ng MACD, it means that the candle can potentially retrace. Okay? Huwag niyang papasukan yung candle na yan. Mag-iingat po kayo. Alright? So that's rule number 1. Rule number 2, you need to know how to do your naked charting because if you do your naked charting, you will probably be able to see na meron na po itong common triangle. Okay? You have your resistance, and obviously that acted as your oras in this particular intraday, no? You have that green candle. Of course, you go to the lower time frame and that will serve as your oras. Miranda, this is a very important skill. Dapat alam nyo po ito. Okay, wag po kayong papasok sa isang candle na gumagawa na ng left hand. It automatically becomes a grade B. It becomes a grade B. Alright, can you please type number 1 if you understand that? Okay, ngayon, ang system natin, it tells you do not enter when MACD has not confirmed yet. Bakit? Especially, kung gagawa na naman ito ng isa pang akyat, gagawa lang ng left hand dyan, then eventually, you can get a false breakout again, magre-retrace na naman po ulit. Potentially po ulit mangyari yan. And this is what we're trying to avoid. And this is basically why I'm asking you guys, if you're seeing a left hand in 1 hour, wag po kayong magti-trade. Wag nyo pong papasukin yon, no? Maawa po kayo sa sarili ninyo. Makinig po kayo sa mga nakakita na niya ng maraming beses na. And eventually, you need to know where is your potential oras. Obviously, nung nagkaroon po ito ng ating tinatawag na left hand activation with your confirmation of a TLSBD, tumuloy-tuloy na po yan paakyat. Pababa rather, no? Tuloy-tuloy na po yan. And obviously, we gave our reminder ito. Nung nakita na po natin ito, look at this. When it's creating a higher high, but you see a lower high on this particular MACD formation here, alam na natin that this can potentially retrace. Kaya nagbawal na po tayo, magdahan-dahan na po kayong kakalong, no? But obviously, when the market went on a green, obviously, nagkaroon, ang laro naman natin dito is going to be your Halmachi. Diba? Ang laro naman natin dyan. So, ang gagawin po natin, of course, sabi natin, huwag ka muna mag-intra, no? Huwag ka muna mag-intra. Okay? So, ang sabi natin, pagpasok nito, nagkaroon ka ng confirmation, perfect si CCI mo on a 5 minutes. Ayun, teka lang, magte-take profit muna ako. Diba? Let me just do a quick take profit. Not bad, diba? So if there's a bounce, no, and when you are scalping Miranda, of course, if you're using my system, the Halmachi system, no, when there is a CCI confirmation with your MACD confirmation, syempre, pwede mo nang laruin yan, pwede mong kunin yan, pwede mo nang kunin, and eventually, if you see a continuation of a trend, partial take profit ka na, may nakikita na akong Osure dito. Miranda, it can correct, no? Kasi may Osure ka na dito. But then again, another thing na iisipin mo, teka lang, mukhang maganda yung market at 9:33. Tingnan ko lang si NASDAQ. Ayun, woo, sarap. Nakita, grabe to si NASDAQ, oh. Wow! Wow! Alam mo, kung ako talaga, talagang addict lang sa trading. Yun ako. Ang dami ko nang gustong i-trade, no? But then again, kaya mo nang malaman kung saan ka pupunta, no? Pag multi-million dollar NASDAQ market, you can know where to go. Grabe. Anyways, Bitcoin has been trading. Let's see kung ito ay susunod, no? Kasi meron siyang tinatamaang oras dito. So basically, pwede na nating kuhaan ito ng partial take profit. No, we can actually try to get a little bit of a partial take profit on this particular position, no? Simply because nag-ooras na po dito and eventually nasa tuktok na po yung CCI ninyo. So eventually you can already take profit on this swing. Pero obviously dito nag-reminder na tayo na wag muna kayong maglulong simply because the market can potentially go down. Right? So obviously kapag alam po natin gawin yung mga bagay na yan, you can make those very, very specific reminders in the market. Tingnan po natin mabuti ulit. Yan. So for example, yan, no? So nakita natin na ito ay bumababa. Sabi natin, ingat na because there is already, yan. Wag nang actually hindi ito yun, no? Let me just double check. Ayan, ito yung left hand na. Sa part na ito, this one, sabi natin, left hand na, wag nang mag-long. No, wag nang mag-long because nakakita na tayo ng left hand on this particular area, no, and wait TLSBD sa short, no, around 4:43 p.m. 4:43 p.m. Actually, I'm driving, well, not me, but yung driver po natin is actually during that time. So, if you would have noticed yan, no, andito na po yung candle na yon. Ito. 1640. Ito na po yung kandila when we tweeted. Yan. Nakita nyo po yan, diba? 1440 ang candle na yan. So the candle created a TLSBD during that time. Kung marunong ka talagang tumingin, you will know when to enter and when not to enter. And as usual, sinasabi ko pa lang po ngayon, nag-uusap pa lang po tayo, sabi ko mag-Osure na, take a look at this starting candle here, Miranda. Meron ka ng Osure and now the candle is creating your potential entry again. No? So, this is the beauty of knowing how to read your charts. No? you can already become truly profitable kapag marunong po tayong maghanap ng mga tamang setups, because the market can give you a lot of potential setups, but not all setups are tradable, Miranda. Okay? Katandaan po natin yan. No? Again, so if you would have noticed, I started with the big picture. No, I started with a very, very, very big picture. It's our skill, no? A skill of naked charting. We need to make sure alam po natin na magbasa po tayo ng ating mga charts. Wag kang mag-give up, Miranda. Part of learning is for you to master yourself and becoming very, very particular, no, on mastering. Isang mabilis na kwento. Sabi ko kanina, may nagtanong sa akin sa Discord. Binabati ko nga pala yung mga team Discord dito. Maraming salamat sa chat kanina. Sabi ko kanina, Miranda, well, nasabi na nagtanong kanina, Coach, medyo may konting analysis paralysis. That's perfectly understandable. Dumaan din ako dyan. Ito yung tip ko sa kanya at gusto kong i-share sa inyong lahat. To be honest with you, analysis paralysis is normal. Dinadaanan po lahat ng tao yan. Paano mo masusolusyonan yan? Ganito kasi yan, Miranda. Yung university natin, it's like I'm giving you I'm giving you a compass. Okay? Giving you a compass. Para pag nasa dagat ka, you know how to navigate the sea. Miranda, yung compass na yan, it will tell you to go right when you need to go right. It'll tell you to go left when you need to go left. Meron ng marami ng proven testimonials yung system na yan. However, kung bilang isang marino or seaman, hindi ka pupunta ng dagat, you will never experience how to use the compass with your own experience. Parang doktor din yan. Kahit anong turo mo sa doktor, kung walang pasyente at wala siya sa ospital, he or she will not become an expert doctor. Ang isang guro, no, kung wala kang tuturuan at wala kang learning environment, you could never become an expert teacher. Diba? Isang inhinyero, kahit bigyan mo na sandamakmak na blueprint ng mga lathe machine or kung ano na pa mga gamit yan, if the person is not building or is not in the field of work, hindi rin niya magiging effective. Same thing with traders. Miranda, bibigyan kita ng system na nagwo-work, but if you don't make yourself in the market, you could never become a master of yourself. You recall I said, you become a master of yourself, not become a master of the system. The system is easy. In fact, it's something na susundan mo na lang. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3, Step 4. But hindi mo ma-master yan if you don't put a tuition fee for learning. And that tuition fee is you and you playing in the market. Naintindihan po ba? Type number 1. Mahalaga yun. Mahalaga yun. Kailangan sanayin yung mata para at least ikaw mismo sa harapan ng maraming tao, kaya mong patunayan that the system that you're teaching can follow you, and you can even use your system to warn the community, because your goal is not to give them fish, you tell them how to get their own fish. Yun po ang ating purpose and why we are teaching every day. Ayan ang ating purpose, Miranda. Kailangan mo yan. Kasi hindi lang dapat ako. Hindi lang dapat ako. Ikaw din. Kasi kaya mo iyan. Ayan, kakasabi ko lang, nag-confirm habang nagsasalita tayo dito, no? Nag-confirm si CCI, nag-confirm sa Osure, ayun, bumalikwas na po. Nako, ang tino, di ba? Right in front of our very eyes. Nagko-confirm siya. So, ganun siya ka-effective. Ang tanong, when are you gonna be in the market? When are you gonna be in the market? When are you going to prove that you are worthy of the tool that we teach you? Hindi ako magsasabi sa inyo, ikaw yan. Kahit anong turo ko dito, if you don't expose yourself to the market, kahit mag-virtual trades ka, hindi ka matututo. Trust me when I say that. Wag nang pasaway, wag nang matigas ang ulo, Miranda. Wag nang matigas ang ulo. Please. Okay? Wag na pong matigas ang ulo natin. Because at the end of the day, the market is just there. It can present opportunities for you to earn. Okay? At alam ko, if you're watching me right now and you are listening in my show right now, I trust you. Diba? I'm not going to hype you on any coin here. Ano ba mapapala ko dun? Diba? Ba't ba ako nagtuturo dito? Kaya ko naman palang kumita. Kaya ko naman palang sabihin na bababa yung coin at this particular time. Ba't ba ako nagtuturo? Diba? Siyempre, mahal natin kayo. Kailangan kayo matuto. Diba? Napakasimple lang naman yun eh. Diba? But if you want more, again, if you want more structured learning, then you learn. Diba? Yun lang ang secret doon. But then again, let's move on because ang dami ko pa pong topic na pwedeng sabihin sa inyo. Let's quickly go with QNT. Ito yung sinasabi ko pong coin kanina. No? Miranda, I was charting this coin. Sabi ko mukhang, if you recall, okay, again, I will say one more time, ito yung mga masarap magpayaman na setups for me, no? Okay, nakatandaan nyo po ito? Nakatandaan nyo po ba yan? Hindi po yan hieroglyphics, ha? Type number 1 kung natatandaan yan. Okay, type number 1 kung natatandaan po itong setups na to. Alright, sabi po natin, if it's going to create these types of formations like your bullish pennants and your bearish pennants, no, your bearish flags, no, your bullish flags, 66% win rate, no? 1 out of the 3 you'll not win. You'll not win when you are in the late magic. But if you're in the early magic, masarap pong magpayaman itong mga setups na to, Miranda. Grabe po talagang masarap magpayaman po itong community, itong setups na to, no? So at the end of the day, Miranda, you're going to see may mga ganitong setups, no? And if you see this one more time, I want you to become very, 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 very particular looking for these types, no? Because you're going to see these types of formations. Gagawa ng high, gagawa ng pansalok yan. Ito po yung masarap pasukan. Yan po yung masarap pasukan, Miranda, ha? Tabantayan nyo po yan. But then again, there are situations that minsan ang hirap pong maghanap ng take profit area, most especially if your market structure is very choppy. When I say choppy, walang common support and nauuntog na papango. This is what I mean by choppy, ha. Di ba normally a trend support line, dire-diretso pababa yan. Ito yung perfect market. Ganito yun, no? So you have your high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Perfect market. Yan. Meron kang tinatawag na correction areas on your support lines. Resistance lines rather. Kapag sinasabi kong choppy market, ganito po itsura, mabilis na lecture, Miranda, ha. The market looks like this. So meron kang trend resistance dito. Gagawa po na ganito yan. Gagawa ng nose, lower high, mapapango yan. Maliit na ilong, then biglang tatama ulit. This is a choppy market. Ito yung mahirap hanapan ng resistance or mga TP areas. Doon ka gagamit ng fib. Guys, nasa masterclass ko yan. Tinuro ko lahat sa inyo yan, ha. Okay? So, kapag nakakita ka ng ganitong mga setups, be very, 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 very mindful. Use your fib. What is the right Fibonacci's? Diba? What is the right Fibonacci's? How do you know if the Fibonacci is correct? How do you know if you need to use an extension? How do you know if you need to use a retracement? The more OHLCs na tinatamaan, use your trim method, no? Use your trim method. The more OHLC na tinatamaan, the more valid yung fib na ginagamit mo. Okay? Please, dapat alam po natin yan. So in my perspective, in an intraday standpoint, itong coin na ito magre-retrace. Why? Kasi may tinamaan ng 618. Anong next na galaw natin? Magkahanap ka ngayon ng potential bounce points on QNT. Use fib. Ganun lang. Ganun lang kadali yun. Wala nang kung ano nang palabok pa. Wala nang moving average ngayon. Wala mo nang ganun. Mag-fib muna tayo. Ano magandang pasok dito? Hanap ka ng in-between fibs mo. Hanapan mo ng in-between Fibonacci's yan. So, gawa ka nito dalawang yan, di ba? O, kumuha ka ng 618 area dito. Yan. Kukunin mo to sa potential bounce points. O yan, maghanap ka ngayon. Kasi nagre-retrace siya di ba? Nagre-retrace siya So gagawa ka ngayon ng potential bounce points, which is actually ginamit din na support line ng IC or insulated consolidation na ito. Di ba? Ganun lang siya kadali. Ganun kadali mag-analyze ng market. Okay? Naintindihan nyo? Alright, that's done. I'm now done with QNT. APT tapos na tayo. Earnings report, nabalaan ko na kayo. At November 3, is it gonna be a bull or a bear? Here is my perspective on this part. By the way, pasalamatan ko lang pala yung mga nagte-testimonial sa atin. Salamatan ko lang ito mga to. Okay, congratulations sa mga to And I fall in love with the CMM system. Congratulations. Kumita na raw siya. Diba? Marami nag-update. Congratulations to all of you. Tuloy-tuloy nyo lang yan. Tuloy-tuloy nyo yan. Marami pa Actually, ang dami, no? If you go to my profile, ayan, may nagsabi very helpful daw. Maraming salamat. Yung fib niya. Mukhang nakakapangilabot. Bigyan mo nga ako ng proof nito na na straight winning ka. Bigyan mo ako ng proof niyan. Ito, yan si June. Nakita ko to si June Bandol dyan sa SM Starbucks. Nakita kami niyan. Di ba? Ito pa. Sabi niya dito, scalping 2.0 Halmachi. Di ba? Mag-profit na. O, hindi ikaw na. Di ba? Nag-profit na Ayan o. Hindi ikaw na. Congratulations sa'yo. Di ba? Ito, salamat sa mga nagpayo. Ito yung gusto ko sa community natin, guys. Ang napaka-concern nyo. Maraming salamat sa inyo, no? Talagang lahat kayo sa lahat ng channels, even sa Discord, ang sandamakmak na payo. Maraming salamat. Wala akong nakitang nanlait, wala akong nakitang nang bash. Maraming salamat, guys. At least itong taong ito nakakita ng konting liwanag sana ng kanyang tanong, no? Yan po yung mahalaga diyan. Ito naman, sabi niya dito, from negative to positive, no? Thank you daw sa ongoing one-on-one mentoring and Fibonacci masterclass, no? From negative, yan, no? From congratulations. From 1 month negative, 83%. 1 month from September 12 to October 11. Congratulations po. Maraming salamat sa inyo pong mga testimonials. Ito pa, ang dami. Yan, no? Ito, I like this kasi puro journal naman tong taong to. Ang galing, 88% win rate, 48% PNL. Hoy, talo mo pa yung mga mayayaman dyan sa stock market. Walang kumikita ng 48% dyan ng isang buwan. Nako, grabe. O, diba? Basta mag-aral lang po. Aral lang kayo. Merong isa, okay lang mag-cut loss. Don't ride on your losses. Kahit ako natatalo ko, guys. Don't ride your losses. Cut loss nyo yan. Cut loss nyo. Bitawan nyo. Huwag kayong mag-ride on losses. Matalo ka man ng 3,000 kung ang kapalit naman niya ng isang linggo 52,000. Kahit hindi po ako mag-trade ng ilang araw, marami akong pera. 'Di ba? Bitawan mo, huwag kang mag-trade kung hindi mo naman kailangan mag-trade, don't trade. 'Di ba? Kumita ka ng 52,000, bitawan mo yung 3,000. Wala yung 3,000. Binitawan mo, nagkamali kayo. Tanggapin mo yun. Be accountable to that. And then eventually you learn from that experience. Kahit ako nagkakamali. Natalo ako niyan. Binaliktad ko yung takbo ng market. I tried to go against the market but I did not win. Now I went back the other way around and I earned 52,000. That's being accountable to your losses, Miranda. We need to be accountable to our losses and we need to own that. Okay? So, nawala na ako to. No, congratulations again. But then again, before tayo magtapos, Miranda, as I've said, no, US economic calendar, medyo kailangan natin tong bantayan. Ang tingin ko po on our topic for today, Miranda, bullish or bearish. No, it's gonna be a bullish or bearish. For me, pero wag niyong isiping sayang yung show. Hindi po sayang yung show. I hope na tuto po kayo sa show natin. For me, bull or bear, ang dami ko nang pinakinggan. Let's just listen to this, Miranda. Listen to this listen to this flash of all different analysts. Listen to all of them, just real quick.
This is Bloomberg, The Open, with Jonathan Ferro.
Again, thank you to Bloomberg. Listen to this,
Live from New York City, we begin with the big issue. Can the US weather the storm?
Can the US weather the storm? Let's listen to this. Ang dami niyan, sunod-sunod yan.
There's a game of chicken going on right now.
Inflation was supposed to be moderating.
Now it looks like we're going into extra innings.
When I look at the earning analyst estimates, they're still too high.
We need to see some of that weakness coming through. That should be the next shoe that drops.
We're not going to have a typical V bottom that markets have come to expect.
It's more of a slow car crash.
If you really start thinking about what's going on in the U.S. economy, we're in this visibility vacuum that people don't know what to do.
The Fed is trying to hike and crack the economy.
This is presenting a real challenge.
It is more about the Fed right now than about U.S. growth.
It's just this uncertainty just keeps weighing on investors.
I think this progress is just taking a little bit longer than we thought.
Joining us now to discuss.
So, ang dami po nilang sinasabi, no? At the end of the day, there's so many rhetorics, there's so many analysts in the market today. So ayoko na kayong lituhin. In my perspective, couple of words, sinabi nila Fed, it's gonna be like a small car crash, vacuum, uncertainty, challenges, recession, ang daming problema. Here is my long and short answer. Nasa gitna po tayo na nagbabangga ang market. And if you would have noticed, nananalo ngayon si Bull, di ba? But I don't want us to become extremely confident to become bullish. In my perspective, people are going to see Bitcoin as a risk-on, risk-off scenario. Ibig sabihin, pag merong negative concern, the Bitcoin price can go down. No? Ang kagandahan po nito, ang Bitcoin, hindi po siya bumibitaw ng 19,000 or 18,000. Kahit ano pong nangyari, nakita nyo, bumitaw na si NASDAQ ng mga nakakaraang linggo. Talagang bumitaw na siya, gumawa na ng swing low from the lower, gumawa na ng lower low price. Si Bitcoin tumitenga sa 18,000. Yun yung maganda doon. Kasi to be honest with you, ang dami nag-i-expect ng 12, ng 14 kay Bitcoin. So anong iisipin natin? Nasa dulo na tayo ng 5%, mag-intay na lang tayo. Ang dami iba-ibang perspective. So it's gonna be a bull or a bear. My answer is we wait. We wait on November 3. In the meantime, what I would like us to do, Miranda, is i-master po natin ang atin pong system. Because the system can tell you right in front of your very eyes, if you know how to use the system can guide you and give you not a perfect win rate, pero mataas ang win rate mo kapag marunong kang gumamit ng system. Okay? And I would like to take this time before I end my show today. Sabi siyo, I'm going to talk. Nako, na medyo mabilis, no? I would like to use this time, Miranda, to read couple of your comments, no? Sa mga nag-comment po sa ating tanong dito. Yan. Sabi niya sa akin, isang mabilis na question lang, no? Gusto kong pakita sa inyo. Coach, good morning. Ask ko lang, paano ginagawa mo to get back on track sa trading if kunwari 1 week or almost 2 weeks kang walang charting at tumitingin sa market because distracted ka at may personal issues kang iniintindi. Nasa ganyan po kasi ako ngayon sa stage, ang gusto ko po sana mag-chart man lang, kaso hindi ko po makafocus dahil madaming iniisip at medyong anxious dahil sa mga happenings ngayon in the market. Salamat po in advance. Can you please type number 1 in Facebook and in YouTube if you somehow are in the same boat with this Miranda? Sige, I wanted to see show of hands, no? Here is my answer. Unang-una, sana po kayo po ay nasa mabuting kalagayan. Wala po akong pakialam sa trading ninyo. Mas naging concern po ako sa personal issues ninyo. Sana po kayo po ay nasa mabuting kalagayan. Yun po muna ang ating ayusin. Miranda, if there's something bothering you, the market can wait. Tapusin mo yan. Pag sinimulan mo ang charting at hindi ka pa nakaka-move on, get over, you're not able to find your center, you're not able to find your support, hindi ka pa nakakapag-bounce on that particular situation, do not trade. Please. I forbid you, do not trade. Wag na wag po. The market will just ruin you. It will make you even miserable. Number 2, wag na wag po kayo mangungutang ng pang-trade. Okay? Wag na wag pong mangungutang. Hindi po pang-trade ang utang nyo. Utang na loob. Hindi po pang trade ang inutang ninyong pera. Wag nyo pong ipang-trade ang pangbili ng ulam ninyo mamayang gabi o ngayong gabi because you are going to enter this market kapag kayo po ay merong extra money to burn, extra money or extra income. Okay? Ngayon, pag naayos mo na yan, ayos na yung personal problems, what you need to do is this. Okay, buksan mo yung computer mo, syempre magkape ka. Make sure yung personality mo, okay, yung gising mo, yung sikmura mo, dapat wala kang nararamdamang masama sa sarili mo. Yung, alam mo yung pakiramdam na you woke up on the right side of the bed, di ba? May mga ganun tayong moments we really are in our 100%. Yun ang pakiramdam mo sa sarili mo. When you are in your, actually natawa ko dito, Wolf of Wall Street. Nakatandaan ninyo, Matthew McConaughey, di ba? Yung usapan nilang dalawa, di ba? Doon sa table. Di ba? Natandaan nyo ba yung usapan na yon? Yung usapan nilang dalawa sa table, anong sabi ni Matthew? Medyo rated PG yung sinabi niya. Di ba? Anong ginagawa niya para maging gising siya in trading? May ginagawa siya, hindi ko sasabihin on air. May ginagawa siya para maging gising, maging laser focus siya in trading. Meron siyang ginagawa. Meron siyang sinabi. Secret na yon. Kayo na mag-nood ng movie na yon. Di ba? Meron tayong tinatawag na something. We need to be in our center. We need to be in our center. Yung alam mo na nandoon ka talagang alam mo yung gusto mong gawin. You need to be in your 100% laser focus. Yun yung kukunin mo sa sarili mo. Hindi pwedeng iniisip mo yung bahay mo, yung buhay mo. Hindi pwede yun. Bawal yun. You need to have. Okay? You need to have. Okay? Hindi yung tawas, may isa pa. May isa pa loan. Hindi yung tawas na yun. Iba pa yun. Nakikita mo yun eh. Meron siyang sinabi. May sinabi siya. Ayokong sabihin live. Yung tawas nakikita nyo eh. Ginagawa niya yung Matthew McConaughey eh. Di ba? Ginagawa niya eh. Meron pa siyang isang sinabi. Anong ginagawa niya 3 times a day? Yun ang alamin ninyo. Hindi yung drugs, guys. Hindi drugs yun. 3 times a day. Ginagawa niya. Siyempre, medyo exaggerated yung script. Pero kailangan, hindi mo kailangan nun. Sinasabi ko lang, may mga kanya-kanya tayong dapat gawin. Para, yan, natatawa yung mga tao. Mga nagchat-chat. Yung mga nagla-live, diba? Panoorin nyo yun. Okay? Panoorin nyo. Fast forward nyo. Kasi baguhan lang nun. Diba? Baguhan lang siya Wolf of Wall Street. Diba? Baguhan lang siya nun. So, pagpasok ni, of course, si Leo, pagpasok ni DiCaprio, bago lang siya eh. Si Matthew McConaughey, binigyan siya ng payo, ito yung gagawin mo. Ito yung gagawin mo. Hindi yung hindi ganon. Iba pa yun. Hindi, guys, I don't want to focus on that topic. My topic is, kailangan, pag nasa trading ka, nasa zone ka. You are in your zone. Ang problema sa marami sa inyo, nasa CR ka, nagtitrade ka. Diba? Nasa CR ka, nagtitrade ka, anong klase yun? Hindi pwedeng ganun. You need to be in your zone. You need to be a mutant. You need to be like in your God mode, so to speak. Diba? Para magaling ka, kita mo yung mata mo, talaga nakakita ng x-ray ng mga charts. Diba? Ganun. So, pag nakita mo na yon, letter sender, pag naramdaman mo yon, then start ka na. Okay, open your computer. Diba? Open your charts, naked chart. Naked chart ka. 20 charts. 20 charts lang. 20 charts. Naked chart ka lang. Naked charting. Okay, isa-isahin mo. Filter, heavily beated to the good coins. Isa-isahin mo yan. Chart mo. Naked charting kayo. Naked charting. Hanap kayo ng mga major support. Key level support, key level resistance. And then, plan your trades. And then, VST ka muna. VST. Walang mag-i-interrupt sa'yo. Kumuha ka ng kape. 1 hour kape. Nakafocus ka. Close mo yung door mo. 1 hour. Charting ka ganyan. VST ka muna. Ganun. Tapos gawin mo ulit. Kumaga parang exercise. Muscle memory yan eh. Diba? Your muscle will become toned again kasi muscle memory. Kahit hindi ka mag-gym, pagbalik mo sa gym after 2 weeks, pagbalik niyan, puputok ulit yung muscles na yan. Kasi muscle memory yan eh. Diba? Babalik yan. Kailangan mo makuha yung groove mo ulit. No? Pag nakuha mo na, huwag ka nang bibitaw. Tuloy-tuloy mo na. And then find inspirations. Find someone that you respect, that you can be inspired, no? People who's giving you inspirations. And ano yon? Yung why mo. Why are you trading? Why are you going back in trading? Ano ba yung gusto mo ma-achieve? And what are those things that will make you go fall again in love with trading? Okay. With that said, Miranda, maraming salamat po sa inyo. By the way, maraming salamat sa aking eye doctor. Dalawa po ang aking salamin. Tapatin ko na po kayo, no? Dalawa po ang aking salamin na kanyang nireseta. Isa pong pang-reading. Nakita niyo po, medyo makapal yung salamin ko. Oh. Nakita po niyo yan, medyo makapal. Makapal na. And isa pong progressive, no? So pag reading po, makapal na po. Actually, makapal na po yung grado ng mata ko. If I'm on a nearer screen, and apparently, kaya sumasakit po talaga yung ulo natin is because we're missing our glasses na. So thank you again for my eye doctor here in Walter Mart 13. Salamat po. Yan. Si Doktora Mel. Yan. Salamat po, Doktora, sa inyo pong pagtulong. Yan. Anyways, maraming salamat. God bless you, Miranda. Hindi naman EO Optica. Alright. Maraming salamat, Miranda, no? Ang ganda ng, alam mo, J. Oli, promote. Maganda yung movie na yan, Dollhouse. Maganda yan. Maganda yan. Gusto ko yan. Good movie. Siyempre, may anak din akong babae. Ay, binabati ko nga pala. Si Miss Letters. Gago ko sa pangalang Miss Ice. Yan. Miss Ice. Salamat. Sana ikaw ay nasa mabuting kalagayan. Looking forward to see you again. God bless you, Miranda. Okay? Maraming salamat. Kita-kits sa Friday. Yes, Beginner Day 2 Bootcamp. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be teaching you a lot of things, no? Isa-isahin natin yan. Beginner Day 2 and Intermediate Day 2. I'm gonna be seeing you guys there. Congratulations po sa inyong lahat. Okay, salamat. At God bless you. I love you 3,000. I hope you've learned something. And if you did learn something, Miranda, please don't forget to click on like po and subscribe in our channel para po kayo din ay ma-updated sa mga lahat ng ina-upload nating videos here in YouTube. God bless you guys at maraming salamat po. Thank you.